Hello Tations everybody, this is Ra and welcome to another installment of what I would like to see in WWE 2k14 or subsequent WWE video games. Now, the first feature is something that we are definitely not going to see until the next generation consoles release. I reckon WWE 2k16 or 17, but hopefully next year we could get on 2k15, is the ability, not even ability, but an animation. I think it was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. If viewer, correct me if I'm wrong, that we first were introduced to sweat. You could see in the matches that the person's actually sweating. I think it was SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, where they brought in flexing. And you could actually see, like, when somebody flexes, Batista does like this, you could see his muscles, his abdomen flex. Well, the next thing that I would like to see is the paint coming off. I was watching the match the other night with Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus The Shield, and they actually won the titles, and Goldust's face paint was just, you could see that he was Dustin Rhodes now. I think that'd be a cool little feature, because it's like when I was playing WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, when I was playing WWE 2K12, WWE 12, excuse me, and WWE 13, you play with Goldust and his face paint would be perfect. Like, he just had it done. I think that'd be a cool little nice thing to have, is when you have somebody like, even a created wrestler, say you create Sting, the paint comes off and you can see how their face looks without the paint. Funny that they had a little Easter egg or something like that, and I think it was WCW versus NWO World Tour, and like if you give somebody like a rake to the eye enough times, their mask could come off, or half the mask could come off, and you can see how they look without the mask. The next feature I would like to see is a move. This year they've added catapult finishers. In the previous game, WWE 13, they had introduced catch finishers. And one thing that I like about WWE 2k14 is that they add a catapult and the catch finisher for the European, or very European uppercut. One thing that should have been in the previous game, WWE 13, with the Attitude Era theme, is the catapult and catch X Factor. You know, the Facebuster that X-Pac used, that definitely should have been in the game. Or even Avalanche. Actually, the Avalanche, catapult, and catch X Factor Facebuster. But maybe they'll add it in WWE 2K14. But I think in the next 2 weeks when the game releases, I think we will have known that that game was on there right now. And it appears that it will not be in the game. They could give it a Dolph Ziggler because he actually uses the catapult Facebuster from the top, or the catapult X Factor. But I thought it would have been really cool and neat to have the catapult, catch, and Avalanche Facebuster. X-Pac did a few times in matches with D'Lo Brown back in the Attitude Era. And the last feature I would like to see is mixed crowd reactions. There are people like CM Punk who get, well, the perfect paradigm and example for this would be John Cena, and how you can make it, you know, his crowd reaction, you know, let's make modifiers for the crowd reaction. When you create the wrestler, or when you edit them in My WWE mode, you have boo, cheer. How about mixed? You know, for somebody like John Cena, this would be a great addition, where you can make it like, and this side boos, this side, you know, cheers, because it's based on reality. I think they want to have a little bit of element of realism to the game, so I think that would be cool, along with the face paint feature. So, in conclusion, the features that I pitched were face paint coming off, Avalanche / catapult / Facebuster, catapult Facebuster, catch Facebuster, Avalanche Facebuster, and mixed reactions from the crowd. In fact, fixed the reactions on the crowd, because it sounds like X-Pac Heat, a lot of times when the wrestler comes out, like, you could barely hear the crowd cheering or booing. So, viewers, let me know what you think about these features. Please do not leave any derogatory comments, or there will be action taken. And thank you. Have a good one.